I'm a superhero. Some superheroes fight crime, others fight monsters and aliens. But what villain does this caped crusader fight? Mental health.
So I first started doing this because I could see a lot of people around me struggling with mental health, and obviously it's becoming a big topic in our society at the moment. A lot of people are talking about mental health, but still it's kind of difficult to talk about. Men's mental health are coming. Especially for blokes, you know. As blokes, we try to be tough, we want to be manly, so we keep it bottled up inside. It's hard to talk about our feelings. I've struggled with mental health myself in the past, and I still do. Actually, I've been having a lot of mental health recently. And so what I'm doing is I'm basically just raising awareness of this very important issue in today's society, especially in these times of COVID, especially in these crazy times we're living in. So many people are suffering from mental health, and I wanted to do my bit. So basically I'm raising awareness, and I'm talking about mental health, and I'm trying to get others to talk about mental health. I've had enough. And it's difficult, you know, because as blokes, you know, particularly for men, we don't really talk about our feelings.
I'm sorry.
So I try to be someone that other blokes can relate to, and they can talk to me man to man, and I understand, you know, I know what it's like to feel that way, because as I said, I have a lot of mental health myself. So yeah, that's basically what I'm doing. To anybody who laughs about this or dismisses it, I have to ask you, if we don't talk about mental health, then how can we solve it? You might not know that you're suffering from mental health. You might think you're fine, you might be bottling it up. You might just be bottling up all your feelings, but they're there. They're real. You're there. You're real. I hear you. I feel your pain. I see you.
Surprise.
Yeah, for a lot of blokes, it can be really difficult to talk about mental health. And I think it's a big problem. And I think one of the reasons it's difficult to talk about mental health is because we don't want people to know that we're vulnerable. We want to be men, you know? So that's one of the things I'm trying to do is show men, look, I'm talking about it. I'm a man. I'm a superhero. And I'm not bottling it up anymore. I'm talking about it. And Sorry. I've been having a lot of mental health recently, depression and anxiety, and struggling with mental health, and it's a subject that's really close to my heart. Sorry. We can carry on in a minute, sorry. Sorry. Yeah, you know, I've got friends who struggle with mental health and they won't acknowledge it, you know, they don't want to talk about it. They won't accept that they've got mental health, and I try to reach out to them, but you know, as blokes it can be difficult to talk about our feelings.
Hello?
Dude, look, we need to talk. We need to talk about mental health, man. It's a really important topic, and I know you've been going through it lately, and I've suffered from mental health myself in the past, and it's time to talk, bro.
Nah, I'm okay.
Dude, I know that as blokes, sometimes we don't like to talk about our feelings, but you have to do this, okay, man? You really have to do this. It's time that we talk about mental health. It's a big topic at the moment.
Nah, I'm okay, mate. Yeah, honestly, I'm fine.
Look, man, we really have to talk about this, all right? I know that you just want to like bottle everything up. You don't want to talk about it, but you have to, bro. This is so important, and we really need to talk about your mental health.
Well, I'm just a bit busy at the moment. I'm working, so, you know.
Bro, please. Yeah, so it's been a huge struggle. It's been a huge struggle to get people to talk. But that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to raise awareness about this big issue, especially in these crazy times. Please talk to me about mental health, bro. Please.
Yeah, look, mate,
It's such an important topic.
Alright, I'll see you later.
Please, bro. Don't go. Men's mental health, I'm coming for you. Any blokes out there who are struggling with mental health, I'm coming. Look, to any blokes out there, I just want you to know that I'm coming. This is just a message for any men out there. I'm coming. This is a message for any men out there watching. Just want you to know that I'm coming. Look, here I am. I suffer from mental health. I'm not afraid to talk about it. I'm not afraid to admit it. Look, here I am. I suffer from mental health. I'm not afraid to talk about it. I'm not afraid to admit it. I think if we work hard enough, we can completely get rid of mental health. I want to get to a point where there is no mental health. I'd like us to get to a place of society where our mental health is just gone, where we don't have any mental health anymore. I really believe we can achieve that. I believe we can completely eradicate mental health, and I would like to work towards that through my work as a superhero. Mental health, I'm coming for you. Mental health, I'm coming for you. Mental health, I'm coming. 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 I'm coming. The government is spending billions on taxes. Why? If they're spending millions on taxes, billions on taxes and that kind of thing. So why people are suffering from mental health and the government doesn't help them, and yet they're spending billions on taxes. So why are we still not getting the help that we need, and we're still having to bottle everything up? If the government can spend billions, if the government can spend billions on taxes and war, then why can't they spend some of those millions on mental health, or the billions? Why can't they spend some of that, just take some of that and spend that on mental health? Because I believe that we can eradicate mental health completely, and that's what we should be doing. Yeah, so what would I like to say to people? If you're out there and you're suffering with mental health, don't suffer alone. Reach out to someone, talk about it. Okay? I'm here, I understand. I know what you're going through. I've been through mental health myself. I'm going through it now. So just please talk to someone, okay? And remember that you are strong, you are a superhero, okay? Keep fighting mental health. Mental health. Oh.